Hey guys, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. So this is a live session and I'm excited for everyone who's going to be joining because I'm going to be answering some of your questions right now for free. So I was actually just looking at this old little card that I made. When I was living in LA, I remember at that time in my life, I was like putting all these little reminders all over my apartment to remind me about some of the things I was learning about. So this is the alchemist card, and it says, an alchemist is someone who makes the best out of the worst and doesn't allow external events to govern their internal condition. So what alchemy is basically about taking whatever life hands you and just flipping it around to work for you. So it's the concept of taking lemons and making them into lemonade. So as part of this whole concept of alchemy, a mindset you really want to have is not really focusing on how everything's going to come together when you're trying to manifest, and also realizing that anything that appears like a slowdown, a stop, or a delay really could just be a shortcut to alignment. So this is all about letting it happen, letting it come, being open to receive. Something we're going to be talking about a lot more on the channel. So what's up, you guys? It's so great to see all of you here. Where are you guys coming at me from? Go ahead and shout out your city or your country, wherever you're from. I'm coming at you guys from India. I'm going to be here for, I think, like one more week, and then I'm headed back towards Europe. So where are you guys coming from? Ooh, so Maryland. One of you guys is from Oakland. Awesome. Houston. Oh, Nepal. Someone says they're from Nepal. I really want to go there. Hi, Tara. You're from Los Angeles. That's where I'm from. Yay. Bethany, you're from the UK. We got some people coming from Texas, Canada. We got more people from India. What's up? More people from Oakland. Aw, someone's from Croatia. That's cool. More people from India, the Netherlands, Toronto, Newcastle, Toronto, India, Detroit, Hong Kong, Dominican Republic. I'm gonna do a couple more. Philippines, New York. This is so cool. Australia. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is wild. It's been actually really cool. I've been traveling the whole world lately, and that's my goal, is just to go to many places as I can. And it's great because it's really helping me with my clients to understand different perspectives, because I truly am doing readings for people from all over the world. It's incredible. It's interesting what we all have in common. We're all on this journey, no matter where you are on the planet, no matter what's going on. We're all on this journey. We're all here on this earth in these bodies. What is this even about anyways? That's what we're here to find out. So let's get going. I'm going to answer some of your questions now. Interesting. Okay, Camellia from Romania. I had a vision about a guy, then the next day he sent a friend request on Facebook. I feel a really special connection. We talk a little, but that's all. Any advice? Why did he come into my life? Well, that's really interesting that you had a vision and they friend you on Facebook. I've had a lot of things like that happen. I call that synchronicity. It's when the universe really seems to be aligning you with the perfect place, the perfect time. You're getting visions, downloads, signs, messages. A card just randomly falls out of the deck like it just did and has a message for you. What? Synchronicity. Well, this is a yes card. I definitely feel like this dude has feelings for you. I mean, I don't even need to run it by my deck. I feel the vibes here, but let's just take it by my love deck anyways. You know, are there feelings? What's going on here? Oh, yeah. So you're worried that there's not going to be enough attraction or chemistry here, so you don't want to like come on too strong. The messages are saying that the road is clear. That's what this card is saying. There are romantic feelings between you guys. They're real. They're worth exploring. You're not just imagining things. But just like we were talking about with this card, kind of the theme of today, it's about being open to receive. So let this come to you. You know, don't focus on how this is going to come together. Just continue to go with the flow. I do see that there are feelings there, and you let go of your fear of not being enough or not being worthy or whatever, and just flirt and have fun and enjoy the connection. And I do believe you guys have a soul connection, and so it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this relationship. It's very possible you guys will end up in some kind of a relationship. I definitely see you guys dating. Yeah, they're just saying allow the situation to unfold naturally. I can confirm that they are feeling it for you. So what's up? Okay. Mimi Woo. I liked a guy in silence for many years. He was everywhere. I gave him a letter telling him how I felt because I felt like it would end soon, and so it did, but I still have so many questions. I miss him. Oh gosh, I know exactly how you feel. How many people have been here? Just comment below. I've been there. The energy that I'm feeling around this connection is that it has a lot to do with how you're feeling about yourself, you know? You liked a guy in silence. That's my question, is why was it in silence? Sometimes life and circumstances like literally tear you away from someone, and so if that's what happens, that sucks. You know, maybe you wrote the letter and tried to tell that to the person, and there's a chance they took it the wrong way. They were just like, what's this letter? This is like way too much. TMI, like, can we just chill? And so you did express your love, and you felt that it was the best thing to do to go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So whatever happened, whatever said, whatever was done, just trust yourself. It was meant to happen. Maybe you look back and maybe you regret it and you're just like, that was dumb. But I don't think so. I think as long as you trust yourself and you know that that's what you wanted to do in the moment, and you felt like you wanted to make that declaration, you wanted to speak your truth, that's what you need to be proud of. You should never be ashamed for speaking your truth. Even if it comes out weird or the other person doesn't understand it, it's never really what you say, it's the energy behind it. So hopefully that helps you feel better to know that, you know, you were trying to express your energy, and I feel like this person did receive it. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on with this person if they have feelings for you. So yeah, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It's possible you will speak to this person again in the future. I don't think that they're gonna like just never talk to you again, but I do see space. I don't know if like one or both of you has children. It could be that they're like really focused on that, and that's why there's like they're not talking to you, or maybe you're focused on that. If it's not a children thing, it could be that like your inner child is feeling really wounded regarding this situation and needs some time to recover, which is what I definitely see here. So let's get some more messages. Like, how do they feel about you? This person knows that the ball is in their court, for sure. You know, this says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But then we see the very soon card reversed. So I don't think this is going to move forward soon. I think there's a chance you guys will continue to be in separation. If this was a soulmate or someone who truly values you and wants to be in your life, they'll make that clear. And whatever they're doing right now, they're probably just doing their thing. And, well, I can even see by just looking in the cards. Yeah, they're just trying to make themselves happy moving forward. If this energy is meant to come together, this is a message that's what you need to do. Focus on yourself, your happiness, your desires. Continue to make your foundation strong, and that's going to get you in a higher frequency. When you're focused on how this isn't coming together and how you really miss this person, you really wish you could be with them, all that's going to do is just take you down in a lower vibe and depress you. And I have a feeling that you've spent a lot of time feeling that way already. So you've already taken the time to be present with yourself, because this isn't about, you know, abandoning yourself. This isn't about spiritual bypassing. Like, you've got to, you know, if you're feeling sad and depressed because you miss someone because, you know, this is going down, you can't just ignore that, you know. But there comes a point where ruminating and focusing on that causes blockages. And so if you really want to open this up and like really see if there's a chance here, I feel like the best thing you can do right now is focus on what makes you happy, because that's what the person is doing. That's what they're doing, you know. And so keep doing what you love and keep taking steps forward. Doors will open, and it's, you know, nothing's impossible. This is an infinite universe. There's infinite possibilities. But at the same time, part of being in this universe is realizing sometimes on the path you got to surrender. And surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It just means giving in to the infinite possibilities. So ground yourself in the knowingness of this connection. Consider it one of the infinite possibilities that this person could come back. But if it isn't that possibility, the universe is definitely going to have something better for you. And as you take the time to kind of mend your broken heart, remind yourself that you're worth it, and you're worthy, and you're beautiful, and you're attractive, and you know, don't put your power in that other person's hands as to how you see yourself and how you view yourself and how you're going to enjoy your life. Don't let them take that power away from you so you can't enjoy your day, you know? So that's a message for you and anyone else out there who's going through that, honestly. I mean, who hasn't been through that? So let's go ahead and pull another question for you guys. Pulling more cards. What's up, everybody? Good morning or good evening, wherever you guys are at on the globe, answering your questions for free. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I want to answer people's questions so bad. Okay, so Steph, I'm going to answer this question because it's your birthday. So what new things should I expect from here on out, or just any message I need to hear right now? So birthday message for Steph. I think they're saying, like, you're at this point in your life where you've really, like, started to master some things. This is about, like, getting out of a sticky situation and becoming, like, a leader in your life. This could be a message if you're living with your parents still or something like that, or living with roommates. It could be a message about how, like, this is the year that you're going to break out on your own and, like, get your own place, or you're going to start building your self-reliance more this year and your independence more. And so I feel like as you're doing that, this is the ecstasy card. This is like kind of like a party celebration card. So I think it's a really cute card to come out on your birthday. And I think it's a card that's reminding you on your birthday, remember back to when you were born. Do you know the statistics on what the chances are of actually being born? It's like this crazy, like, hypothetical thing that you're even born anyways. It's like this really crazy chance. It's like an oddity. So you were born, you. This is telling you to remember how special it is that you're here, that you're on this planet, that you have a connection to this earth and to the animals, that you have natural, innate talents and gifts, and you're here to give them and to use them and to do what you love, to inspire other people, and to be real and to just have an experience. We're all on a journey. So this card's reminding you, you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to have all the pieces of the puzzle just yet. But find a reason to wake up every day, something that you love, and keep building towards that. I feel like that's your message for this year. And I do see you, like, moving somewhere or into a new situation potentially. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay, so so many questions, and I gotta make sure I, like, clear my energy in between each one. Taking deep breaths. I got my crystals here. There's so many questions. I'm just trying to pick one to answer. Okay, Angela, what's my next move? What's coming into my life? Let's pull this from the Enchanted Tarot. What is your next move? Okay, Angela, my question for you, if you could actually type back, I'm watching, is if you're single right now. Because I feel that energy of you being single, but at the same time, it seems like things are kind of complicated. So what's up, Angela? Are you single right now? Okay, yes. All right. So I feel like it's about to get kind of complicated in your love life if it hasn't already. And I know that this wasn't really a question about your love life, but you're saying what's next for you on the path. I think there's going to be some people coming in. So as far as what's coming into your life, what the next move is, it really seems to do with these two people that are coming in your life, okay? So let's dig into this. One of these people you're going to be meeting, and this is romantically, okay? what I'm seeing is that one of them is going to be really, really outgoing, okay, and almost kind of cocky, but not at the same time. Like, this is somebody who can kind of pull it back a little bit. Like, it's more an attractive kind of confidence. And this is someone who's really exciting. They love to take risks. Maybe even someone who's a little younger than you or around the same age as you. And they're very ambitious. Maybe they even travel. I definitely see that there's a message for you about this person coming into your life and like sweeping you off your feet, okay? You might even meet this person at work. You might have already met this person. But now I see here the Prince of Pentacles comes in, and this is someone who's really chill, who loves nature, like it likes to exercise, like wants to take you on long walks and stuff like that, like at the beach or at the woods or something. And so sorry. Priyanka just wrote, get it, Angela. Yeah, Angela, there's 2 people coming in for you. And by the way, write me back and let me know when this happens. That's like my favorite part of my day. Every morning I'm like checking my email and people are like, oh my God, it just happened. What you said, you were right. I love that. That's what keeps me going, you know? Anyways, this is going to get complicated. They're saying it's worth waiting for. You've been single for a while and it's been rough, but pretty soon you're not going to have to worry. There's going to be 2 people coming in. So they're saying this is worth waiting for. This might not happen right away. This might not happen in the next couple of weeks, but maybe the next 3 to 6 months. It could even be longer than that. So just know to keep an open mind. Your soulmate might be different from your usual type and expectations. And so this is about being able to choose between these 2 people eventually. I see you dating them casually, and it's going to be hard because at a certain point, you're going to have to be real. Be like, okay, I have to make a choice because if I take this any further, I can't date 2 people. And this is about realizing that right now you might be disconnected from love, but there's going to be some options coming in. Okay, and as far as who to choose, I feel like you'll get to that when you get to that, but I think this is just a message so you don't feel like there's no one coming in. I feel like you feel like, I'm never going to meet someone. When is this going to happen? Well, the universe is like, haha, LOL, guess what? There's 2 people you're going to have to choose from, so. But I do feel like you're going to know naturally which one is the one. You have to follow your heart, and I feel like the Prince of Pentacles is the one you might end up with. The one who likes nature and like kind of more chill and down to earth might be the one you end up with. But this one's going to sweep you off your feet. So it's going to be a really, really rough choice. So anyways, we're just like looking into this hypothetical problem you're going to have in the future. But if it happens, come and let me know. And I think overall it's just a message that there's people coming into your love life and you don't need to worry about that aspect. And then as far as like how to move forward right now, I'll just pull you a really quick card because I want to answer as many people as I can. I think they're saying you need to start with your money and your abundance. You might need to start a side hustle, get another job, ask for a raise, find some stuff to sell on eBay, start that business or that idea you have. It's a message about really getting your money moving forward. So you have the ability to grow your abundance, maybe even try some money manifestation meditations. I make money come out of the sky. I make money come out of nowhere all the time through many different types of resources. So maybe this is stirring the pot. You don't just have to have one job. I have a couple different jobs I do. And so I feel like this is saying, remember, maybe you can start a side hustle. So I hope that resonates with you. Going to answer a couple more questions and then I am done for the day. I did like a bunch of I did 2 pick a card readings, which I'm going to upload after this. And then I did a whole bunch of personal readings. So always and forever, every day, cranking out your personal readings. It's what I love to do. So Kat Byron, any messages for me? Not sure what I'm supposed to do anymore. So you're just feeling kind of stuck and like, where am I on the path? What's even going on? And I think it's important sometimes to just kind of like in a healthy way, lose yourself in life and just like follow your heart and be in the moment. But if you're feeling like lost, then definitely we need to kind of get a pointer for you in the right direction. Okay, so they're saying, yeah, this feels like a struggle to you right now. And a decision does need to be made. And this card is a reminder that there's many opportunities for you that you can create at any time. And this is the thing about the universe, is that sometimes in order to move forward and in order to manifest opportunities, you just have to move forward and do something, anything to stir up the energy and get creative. I just had this vision about something that happened to me in the past. I remember I was, working towards becoming a fashion stylist. You guys all know that's been a huge part of my spiritual journey, and I absolutely love that I'm doing my dream. But back in the day before, like, I really, busted into the industry, I remember that I had nowhere to showcase my work at one point. And so I decided to make my own magazine. And so I created an opportunity for myself and did that for a couple years. And it was really awesome. I made connections and I practiced getting work out and I got some work in my portfolio. Eventually it led to opportunities and jobs. And it kept the momentum going. It kept me meeting people. It kept me involved. And so if there's a passion or there's something that you love to do, maybe, and you don't have an outlet, maybe you need to create an outlet. If you love to write, why not create like a writer's circle and get some other people together and just share your work? If you're being called to like share, maybe go to a coffee shop and see if you can start like a, poetry night or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just really think about how you can continue to work towards your purpose and create opportunities for you to share. I feel like for you, something about creating a portfolio is coming out. If you're out of school and you're working towards becoming some kind of artist and you don't know what to do, it's time to make your portfolio and network. If you didn't go to school and you want to move forward with being an artist or something like that, it's time to make a portfolio. So you might have to train yourself or like do free online trainings or hire a tutor or a mentor to make you stronger at your skills, but document the process and share it. So, document, don't always create, but document, and that's what's gonna get you successful. And so I'm seeing documenting your journey is what's coming out. Stepping forward with like a talent, a gift, a skill, creating an opportunity for yourself is coming out here. And so I hope that resonates with you. All right, you guys, I only got 10% left on my phone, so that last question, I really wish I had like a whole rating to answer it, because I do have talents and gifts cards where we can start talking about your talents and gifts and bounce ideas off. And I love my Skype readings because we can talk and like look back and see, kind of touch into what your talents are. And I also have spiritual gifts, so I can also let you know what your spiritual gifts are with my spiritual gift deck. But moving on. I'm like channeling so hard right now, you guys. I'm like blah, 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 blah. Thank you all for listening. So Venla asked me, do you have a video where you talk about your decks? And I don't, but guess what? I'm actually going to be doing a tarot course soon. I'm going to make you guys a tarot course. It's going to be a package of videos. It isn't going to be very expensive at all. I just want it to be something I can distribute to as many people as I can. Part of the course is actually going to be free, a large portion of it, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to read the tarot. And so in that course, I will be talking about the decks I use, but real quick, just so I can just go over real quick the decks that I use. This is my Wildwood deck, the Wildwood Tarot. I love it because it's more like logical, and spirituality is like very emotional, and so I love that this deck is logical and down to earth, and it really kind of grounded me and taught me about the tarot and like the cycles of life and like the seasons, and it's just wonderful. Feel really connected to this deck, so check it out. Another deck I use is my Enchanted Tarot, and this is actually a traditional tarot. This is like a traditional tarot deck. It has all the cards the traditional tarot does. It just, the only thing that's different about it is it has unique artwork, and then for each card, the person who made the deck wrote their own interpretation of the cards. So I read this deck according to the book, but I also use my intuition, and I also have studied the tarot traditionally. A website I like to use is trulyteachmetarot.com. So trulyteachmetarot.com. Great website if you just want to like click through each card and see what they mean. I use Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance deck. That's what I used in the past. I got rid of that deck actually, gave it to a friend. But this is the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Pretty classic. As you can see, it's had a lot of use. A lot of people love this deck. It's just so on point, very blunt, covers most of the love messages. I've developed a really strong relationship with this deck to where I know how accurate it is. I've developed a lot of trust with this deck. And then I have my Universal Angel deck. And funny enough, I actually, the book, I lost it. I have no idea where it is since I've been traveling, but I know what the cards mean. It's really simple, just one word, hope. Universal Angels Tarot. And this deck was actually made in like, I don't know, like the 90s, 80s or something. And it was really successful, and then it was discontinued, and they recently brought it back like a couple years ago. And so that's why this deck is really cool. It's really unique because it was out of print for a long time. Anyways, last couple decks. This is a deck I made myself that is a spiritual gift deck, and I have like the main spiritual gifts written down, and I'll draw this to see like what someone's spiritual gift is, or like if they're very gifted. And then my last deck, actually not, last two decks. This is my artistic gift deck to see what type of artist you are, like what your skills are. I made this myself. And then this is my personal deck. I made this like when I first started going through my spiritual awakening, and I was like freaking out, like just having all these downloads and just confused about life. Still am sometimes, not gonna lie. But it helps me. It really has helped me through a lot. Just messages that I wanted to remember. So yeah, those are all my decks. You don't have to ask me to talk about my decks. I'm like, wait, you want to know about my decks? Let me tell you. I'm obsessed. I have dreams sometimes that I lose my Wildwood deck. Like, that's how much I love it. Like, if I lost it, I'd freak out. I'd probably get a new one, but there's so much energy in this deck. Like, it's this most important thing to me. Like, I usually on a plane or something, like I keep it in my carry-on. Like, I'll draw cards everywhere I go. I just love this deck. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this deck looks well loved. It's also my unique way of shuffling. Tends to destroy the decks a lot faster. Aw, Priyanka, you feel that way about your pendulum? Cool. So, okay, Oxria, what did my weird dream from last night mean? I was killed by someone dressed in all white. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get into the symbolism in this dream. My partner John is actually much better at dream interpretations. If you're ever interested in a reading or a dream interpretation from John, his price is only $22 right now. He is really amazing and thorough. But anyways, you got killed by somebody dressed in white. I don't judge you. I've had the weirdest dreams, like just so weird. I like totally feel you. So we do see like this death card, and I feel like this is talking about like a death of the ego. The fact that someone was dressed in white, I mean, white is symbolic of purity and light and oneness and life force and illumination and inspiration. And so I see this as like your higher self. Like, it's like this spiritual death. I feel like it's a sign you're going through a spiritual awakening. You're having a bit of an ego death. There comes this point in your life, and for everyone, it's different. But I do have to say, I see a trend of a lot of people going through this, like in their mid to late 20s or early 30s. And then I also see a lot of people going through this in like their 50s and 60s too. So it's like almost like a quarter life crisis or midlife crisis or like end life crisis kind of thing, where you just realize that like maybe some of the things you've been doing, some of the people you've been surrounding yourself around, the routine that you're in, the life that you're living, you're just realizing it's not in alignment with you anymore. And there's desires that you want. And as long as you're on this planet and in this life, you're gonna be having desires. And I do, some people in spirituality say that like desire is the root of all suffering. Like that, like if you're super attached and like controlling and needy over it, then yeah. But at the same time, I do believe your desires are what kind of leads you towards your truth and towards what, you're learning your lessons and following and receiving blessings, and guides you to your soul mission and life purpose. So like what I'm seeing for you here is it's like this death of the ego of and of like this one aspect of your life, and it's the beginning of something new. So it could signify a big change in your life, just like a new perception, and just like looking at the like life in a different way. It could have to do with like a big major life change or life move you're gonna make. And so just be open. I feel like this is a huge message of change. It's a positive message for sure, saying that like you're going to a higher frequency, like in a way that you are ushering the newness into your life. So it's like symbolic death and rebirth. That's the message that I'm getting here. And I feel like overall it's a message that's time to be independent and to strike out on your own and to accomplish some things, make some success for yourself in this life, and to realize that you're already successful simply for being here and being you. But it's about, what do you want to spend your time doing? What's fun to you? What fulfills you? What makes you happy? I think the dream's trying to remind you to not spend so much time doing stuff that's not important, and to make more choices based off of what your truth is and how you feel. All right, you guys, my phone is going to die any minute, so I have to say goodbye now. But I will see you guys very, very soon. I'm going to continue to go live. It's been really spontaneous lately because I've just been really busy with personal readings, but I will put a poll up and try to start scheduling out my live sessions so that more of you guys can join and kind of have a heads up on when it's going to be. I'm going to post this after so you guys can see the messages, and stay tuned because in the next like 20 minutes, I'm going to be posting 2 pick a card readings, all right? I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.